We're here today to put an exclamation point on a long list of shoulder season sports tourism successes. March 24th to 26th, the Bermuda Triangle Cup Youth Football Tournament will be played here at the National Sports Centre, our final sports tourism event for the quarter. Bermuda's local young footballers will match up with players from the United States. We expect more than 100 visitors staying for 4 nights at the Grotto Bay Beach Resort, using local ground transportation, eating at local restaurants, and visiting our attractions. All of this started with 3 Bermudians who brought their passion for youth football and their love of Bermuda to our tourism investment experiences process. Although I'm sure there's a long list of people involved, I'm speaking specifically about Dennis Brown, Brian Martin, and Cal Blankendahl. Their connections in the football world are steadfast, their plan for this tournament is strong, and their passion for youth football is undeniable. Most importantly, their love for Bermuda is absolute. And thanks primarily to them, the Bermuda Triangle Cup will debut in 2 weeks. This winter, we've seen incredible progress in the sports tourism sector. That success is due in part to BTA's strategic objectives, which we've shared widely with the public. Our partnership with the National Sports Centre and the world-class facilities here also have a lot to do with it. But perhaps the one ingredient that takes us over the edge is the connections of Bermuda residents who are prepared to bring it home. Our community is merging its passion for sports with its love of country, and suddenly the BTA is able to manage a new economic opportunity for Bermuda with their help. So allow me to publicly thank these gentlemen and all the people involved in youth football who work together to make the Bermuda Triangle Cup a reality. The same thanks is due to the organisers of the Ariel Re Bermuda Rugby Sevens tournament due to take place next week, and the Area Permit Track meet next month. They too are fueled by Bermuda residents who love their sport and love this country. We're proud to support all of them, and we hope that they're an inspiration to other local sports groups who have the capacity to also step up and bring it home.
Good afternoon on behalf of Bermuda Sports Management Group in partnership with Brazilian Football School and the Calvert Soccer Association. We'll be bringing 100 plus youngsters to the island here for 3 days of football activity. The most important aspect is the partnership between Dennis Brown and Brian Martin, who were associates on the island many years ago. They found each other online and they both decided to bring the impact of sports to the island, and with the support of Bermuda Sports Management Group facilitating the travel of those teams coming here and arrange the accommodations, this will now take place. So far, without any events taking place, there already has been an interest for next year, 2017, and it seems as if 2 teams from the UK and possibly teams from the East Coast are willing to make this another annual event that will kick off and follow the past tournaments such as the Diodoro Cup that we've had in the past. I'll now hand it over to Dennis Brown, who will speak on the local aspect of the local teams involved in the Bermuda Triangle Cup.
On behalf of BBFS, I would first of all like to thank the Bermuda Tourism Authority for their generosity in making sure that this event happens. From my perspective as the co-founder along with Dr. Llewellyn Simmons, our philosophy has always been to encourage our players and embrace all players from Somerset to St. George's. We have a life skill component which we are very serious about. So at the end of the day, it's not about us, it's about the kids learning in a secure and safe environment. And I'd just like to invite our friends from Calvert. Brian Martin and myself got together last year. Along with Cal, we staged a camp in Calvert, Maryland, which was very successful with over 200 kids. This year, they're looking to even double that. So we're looking forward to the continued relationship between Maryland and Bermuda. And now I'll put you on to Mr. Sean from Calvert. Can you come forward, please? Sean is someone that I met last year in Calvert County, and I'll just put him on to explain about the players from Calvert.
Hey, my name's Sean Nicholson. I am the Director of Coaching for Calvert Soccer Association. As Dennis said, Brian, Dennis and myself met along with one of the local high school coaches, Charlie Russell, and kind of hatched out this idea. We're sending over 100 parents and children to compete this year in the tournament. I'm here 2 weeks early. I'm here to do the UEFA B course that's being run, and I'm sending lots of pictures back, and the kids are very, very excited for this opportunity. I'd like to thank the Bermuda Tourist Authority for helping set this up, and hopefully next year we can bring more kids over, and we have 2,500 kids in the program, and ideally I would love to bring all of them over. That's not possible, but if we can double the number next year, I'd be very, very happy. Great opportunity, beautiful island. I'm having the time of my life. I just don't want to go back home on Friday. But I want to thank you all for making this possible, because it will really help change the lives of some of these kids and help them realise just how much soccer can benefit their lives, and how much being good people can benefit their lives. Thank you very much. So we have a county in Maryland. It's called Calvert County. It's a small county, but we have 2,500 kids in our program. We are effectively the only program in that area. So we have recreational level soccer, we have what we call Rec Plus level soccer, which is a little bit above, and then we have travel soccer. We actually have one of our recreational level kids who has fundraised to be able to come over here, and we're putting him on a team so he can play. It's 4 teams we have coming over. It's just outside of Washington DC. We're about 40 miles outside of Washington DC. Soccer is very, very big there. I've been the Director of Coaching for around 2 years now, and we have a very successful program, and this partnershp has also helped us build and grow the club a little bit, because we can advertise the fact that we have this partnership with you guys, and that, you know, they have the opportunity to come to Bermuda.
Some of the levels that I saw in Calvert last year were very high, especially with a lot of the youth teams. So it's not going to be a walk in the park for our teams here. You know what I mean? So they play at a pretty good level.
Were you surprised at what you saw?
So yes and no. I know that football, they call it soccer, over the world has evolved, and it's growing. So everyone is improving. So I really wasn't surprised, really.